Okay, time is starting. Can you send me, can you link me? Okay, I didn't realize that I was starting. Just look at your Twitch. Is that what I should do? Okay. Yeah, well, I'm just in a Discord call. I haven't started looking at his Twitch yet, which probably should have. I'm going to do it right now. The best start. Oh, but we're already streaming to 6 people. Hello, people. How are you? I didn't realize that I was supposed to be talking, but the tournament has already started. So I believe that this is Chris versus Alan Fluck. I don't know anything about Alan Fluck, but it looks like we just got started. Right. Yeah, Chris didn't buy anything first turn, and we just got a Wild Stallion for Alan Fluck. He's Keeper Fire, so I'm assuming that this is GPO, although I can't really see his stronghold. Christian, I know that they were starting. Okay, so you know for sure that it's GPO. That's from the Lotus Pavilion. I guess I could have checked that as well. Let's see. It's Golden Plains Outpost. Thank you for that. Yeah. All right. Okay, so he's going fire just for the keeper, and I can't see the. Is that effective deception that he hit? I kind of feel as though it is. Yeah, sorry, it's Chris Proffert. I can't see what. Can anyone else? I thought that that was effective deception. It looks like effective deception because it looks a slightly more red than anything else, and he didn't like draw a card or anything. But if it was effective deception, then he could have canceled this keeper. So I don't really know what's happening. It's a relatively slow start for Chris. He's just going to ditch everything here, I guess. But he has a lot of money. Alan has favor. Pottorf. They just spelled them wrong on yeah. I actually think that that's not great for him. No, it's not Toshi Rambo. It's definitely not Toshi Rambo. It wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't face up in the beginning of the game, was it? Is Chris running Toshi? No, he can't be. Can't be running Toshi Rambo. That's way too banana. Even for Chris. We'll find out if this Mystic comes in with a fate. It can only really be Toshi Rambo or. Is that Toshi Rambo? Oh my god, that is Toshi Rambo. It really is. He's really doing this live on stream. And that's a shadow stalker or whatever the hell they're called. Is this jank that he's running? He now is bored. And it looks like Alan bought Tetsuko, but only 3 fate. 3 fate seems like a unoptimal amount of fate, especially for a GPO deck. You generally want to play a 4 fate. Oh, okay, yeah. So the glare is kind of making me not see. But even so, 4 fate's not that much, dude. Okay, so he is on that's 1 Miyako. Let's see what else is yet. That's from the shadows. Is that what I see? Is that a form of the shadows? It looked like it. Right, so the towering is beginning. Okay, interesting. He's been talking about having to run Cloud the Mind for a while, so it's not super surprising. Um, yeah, especially because he has four fate. He has so much fate just left over. Like you don't need to tower this dude just right yet. It obviously sort of helps, but you don't need to. Um, buy Tetsuko with so much fate. Because now that Chris is on Forged. If he's on Fate Worse Than Death, by the end of this turn, he could be down to, I don't know, two Fate on that guy, and he's already attaching, like putting some attachments on him, on her. Sorry, I should be good with my pronouns. But so four Fate just kind of screams is not enough against Scorpion. No, it's not enough to get one tower to the stronghold. But we'll see. Alan's gonna have to get another. Did, yeah, uh-huh. No, that was my fault. And it's not even assuming. I think that she's referred to as a she in the fiction, right? But yeah, I did mess up her gender. Also, in the most obvious moves, he attacks Toshi Rambo. Because why wouldn't you attack Toshi Rambo? um, right? Also, Earth. Oh, I guess he doesn't know that he's Phoenix Bush yet. The assumption here is that this is just yep displayed, and he's gonna get the keeper. I think it's worth it to attack it just for the keeper. Does Toshi Rambo break? It's two, right? Yeah. Okay. Just being weird about that. Does break happen at the end? Hitting a favorite mountain is good. For the combo. Did he not break? Did he attack political? No, that's a military ring. Why is this still unbroken? Ah, that was really weird sequencing. That kind of I did not understand what was happening there. Um and also they still haven't broken this province. I just assume if Tetsuko it is Toshi Rambo, right? So it like now that Tetsuko is attacking, sorry, attack anything she does should just break that. All right, let's see if he wants to spend a pump to break this for upholding. This is a pretty good hit for Pottorf. Should be pretty happy that he's doing this, that he gets this. Right? Wondering if he's doing this for the unopposed or if he's going to try to win. Is he going to buy the Fena command here? Looks like he is. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You don't really want to do it in political. It could mean breaking two in a turn, but um, in the favored mount is not as big a deal. because he does have GPO, which works in some. Pottorf thinking about calling in favors this? Well, he wouldn't at this point, right? Not in conflict, because if you do it in conflict, then he's just going to defend your honor. But this one. Oh, okay, yeah. So he's going to mystic it. That makes sense. I would not. I would not do a fate worse than death here. Um. Okay, so then he does try it, and he does. He gets defend your honored. Well, I wouldn't do a fate worse than death here, just because he does have defend your honor, and you have a one fate. You have like a 1 mil character in play. Like it doesn't really super. That's just asking for it to get um this to get um defend your honored. He usually runs 3 calling in favors, so he'll probably lose this, but he'll still probably have enough to just get like it's fine. I think it's fine losing an air ring. We'll see if they catch the broken province thing. Okay, they did. Okay, good. Um, okay. I don't want. Well, he runs 3 mystics, 3 CIF, so he should be fine. He's gotten rid of 1 Fana command and a favored mount, so that's pretty good actually for like forestalling this. Does this unicorn guy pass his conflict? Looks like he does. I like the way that Chris sequenced this. He attacked air first, drew out the defense, military, and then now he's attacking political void. Since this is the last attack, I probably would have sent this Shadow Stalker or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, it is FFF. Kind of negating the void ring, or I mean, at least it's neutral. Um, you get the point of dishonor. I probably would have faded the Slayer. Um, really like liars. Maybe he just wants a card advantage. Maybe he wants to bid 1 next turn. I don't think that he should. So he kept this guy back to tie favor. Would have probably just attacked with the. Oh, I see. Wait, no, I don't. Seems excessive. Seems like a lot of cards just to do one honor loss. Like he's spending way too many cards for a rather. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. It also gets in favor. Yeah. I saw that he drew a censure. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. I totally forgot that Miyako has 1 glory. Um, yeah, I don't know. It seems a little convoluted to just get in favor, but yeah, I don't disagree with it. I think he has at least 1 censure in his hand, which is useful. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold, and I don't want to cough directly into the mic. Still an expensive favor, though. Like he spent 3 cards on that, didn't he? Or 2 cards? 2 cards on that. He's at 7 honor, and this unicorn Alan is at 8 honor. Okay. Overall, this looks like it's a pretty neutral board state. It really bothers me that Chris doesn't care whether the Sakura coins are Lotus up or Honor up. I get that he uses like a magic tracker for Honor, but it still looks like there is a full of Honor and money. Wow, there's 13 people listening to me saying just random bullshit. Hello, 13 people. Hopefully, I'm not upsettingly obtuse here. Wow, okay, so Ichiro is out. And he's already used a cloud. I wonder how much fate he puts on this. 3 fate? Or is that 4? Hello? Looks like 3 fate. Unless there's one. How many people are listening? Let me check. I believe I'm casting to tens of people. Um, very exciting. 14 people. I think that this Shishoro person. Um, okay, good. I'm glad that I'm only obtuse. That is the level of, that is what I'm striving for. To just be just obtuse enough as to not be, average. Okay, is there 3 fate or 4 fate on this Ichiro? It looks like there's 4 fate because it looks like there's an overlay of fate. Um, Disappointed in how much fate is on this Ichiro, considering how important he is for this game. For those who don't know, I mean, I feel as though this is a pretty common meta thing, but Ichiro prevents characters with attachments from being dishonored. So he's really important when you're running one of these tower decks. Wow, he actually got a god flop here. He got a Shiotomi encampment and he got Ichiro. Damn, that is not great. Did they both bid 5, by the way? Doesn't look like the honor totals changed. Looks like Pottorf has a bunch more cards, so I think that they'd both bid 5. Okay, cool. Thank you, Will. Think. Sorry, I keep on messing that up. This is very aggressive keeper placement. Very brazen with this attack. It's like on the other player's mat. I like that a lot. That is a power move. Good job, Chris. I think attacking military here is a little bit wrong, maybe, because it just gives him a. It's just free, right? Because of Shiotomi encampment. I guess it sort of does mean that he can't. No, but now he should attack political. The unicorn dude should attack political now, then stand up with Shitome to block the political, and then GPO into the last military attack, right? Okay, so he attacks military. I think that's wrong. I think that here you don't attack military. Instead, you attack political. You let the Shiotomi encamp. Oh wait, no, you have to use a Shiotomi encampment to even make this attack. No, but does that still work? Yeah, you stand up, you attack political. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Attacking militaries here is fine. Yeah, that's true. He's already No, he hasn't used one captive yet. Wait, Christian, does this list run captive audience? All right, and one. Wait, why didn't? Okay, I guess he just doesn't really give a fuck. Wait, why is he playing another Phantom Command? He already has a Phantom Command. Doesn't he just use that Phantom Command? He hit Midnight Revels? Is that what he hit? Okay. I don't really understand the sequence of things that happened. He pointed at the. Definitely used the Force Shame to bow once. The dude bought a command. Then he pointed at his. Oh, okay, so that is effective. Okay, cool. Thank you. Makes sense. Yeah, so he had to. He did have to buy the second. Okay, now he's gonna censure this Defend Your Honor. So I wonder if Alan has his third Defend Your Honor. He's not, but he does have a bonsai, so he should be fine. Okay, so that's his actually. That's all three Phantom commands because he already had one. Of course, because none of these are restricted. He can now just casually play a katana for +2. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good top draw for this unicorn guy. He drew two. He drew two Defend Your Honors. He drew all three of his Phantom commands. He's got Ichiro. He has a Shiotomi encampment. So I'm pretty sure, unless something like savagely goes wrong or whatever, he's in a pretty good place to just like win this game in the next couple of turns. Does it break? It must, right? It does. Okay, cool. I guess this is kind of an awkward position for the unicorn player because he has to defend with Ichiro here. Oh no, but he can just defend with this keeper. Okay. Pottorf has at least two more turns because I don't think that he's going to be able to break politically here. And Pottorf still has a pretty effective political attack. But yeah, sorry. Would attack just Void here, right? You just attack Void, try to like get this Tetsuko off the table. Yep. Okay. Um, is that pilgrimage? So yes, is find something else. Oh. So he has to attack the middle province. I assume that that's like manicured or something. Yep, it's manicured. Right. And I just found out that Will is going to join us for the second game, and I think that eventually Sigmund is also going to join us. Neither of these people are people that any of you should know. They are rather my friends, and boring than just listening to me talking to myself. Awkward that he hasn't put a any attachment on this Ichiro yet. Okay, and then just as I say that, he does put an attachment on his Ichiro. Oh, you do know Will? I'm sorry. How do you know Will? sanity rises. That's probably best to not know anybody. I think that's good for your mental health. Um, all right, so it's what, two from the Ichiro side and one from the Shadow. Is it Shadow Stalker? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, he is. He's definitely pseudo in our play group as well. Um, regularly posts on our New York specific forum and frequently talks about how he can't make our play group that is thousands of miles away from him. Shadow Shaper, thank you. Shadow Shaper. Just talisman it onto pilgrimage? I guess that makes sense. It's pretty effective. I like that. I didn't see that he. It is way too many for me to count, but it is probably around. I would assume 10, maybe ish. Yeah, let's see. Let me see if I can. I agree that he. Yeah, currently his only restricted attachment is a fine katana. Every other attachment on this character is non-restricted, but plenty of them provide boosts, so that's good. Um, this is awkward. Did he forget to use his stronghold? Does Pottorf remember that he has um, one of the best strongholds in the game? Oh, he has two katana on there. I didn't realize that he has two katana. I thought I only saw him put down one, but I've also um. Oh yeah, I see the second one. Okay, stronghold. It is a good stronghold to use. See if I can count it with my mouse. One. Yeah. So he can't put any more fine katanas, or should he have any ornate fans on this dude? But he can put two more uh invocations of Ash. That's good. I think it's only 10 attachments. It's only 10 attachments. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. He can also not put any barches on. Wonder if he's running in service to my lord. Okay. No, this is really bad for Pottorf. This dude just flipped a. He forgot to use his stronghold. First of all, he forgot to use his stronghold last round, and now this dude flips a yurt. This is just bad news bears. Um. Oh, I assume that this basically sort of means that it's game over. Maybe not. Yeah, I think he just bought shoju. No, two fate shoju. Um, while I don't. Oh, he has a dupe as well, so it's three fates. Three fate. Um, I'd like to point out here that Pottorf is a monster and does not believe in having all of his fate on the Sakura side, the flowery side. Instead, it looks like Shoju has some honor on him. Rating. I think that this is basically game as well. It looks like he low bid him. He's what, at 6 honor now? Oh, but he'll be at 8 honor soon. I think Alan bid 3, but he also doesn't need to. Like, why does he need to bid 1? He can just get your being at 8 honor is fine, right? Honor, so he can't even use the stronghold. But assume that this game, depending on if Alan runs. Oh yeah, you're right. Um, your does fill face up. I know, and GPO. I mean, Unicorn was pretty good for a while. I would say that they were moderately competitive. Definitely going into Worlds, they were one of the like. They were definitely they're better than most clans going into Worlds, but that was with HMT, right? The HMT Charge Chagatai deck. That was always a pretty effective deck. Um, but full display is kind of awkward. Or if I'm gonna, no, he's not going to. Wonder if he's drawn any attachment hate because he sort of needs to. Because I think that this guy has at least one Finger Jade on him. Ah, I mean, I think that Into the Fray is a lot more fair than Charge ever was. Into the Fray being Cav only, which is like whatever. But oh, did he just prepare forward the Ichiro was a big deal. Oh wait, he can't censor this. Is RL card forged? That'd be crazy. It is forged edict. Oh damn. Oh. 1 second. Alright, I need to apparently be friends with want to add somebody onto this call, but I need to be friends with SAR first. Yeah, I mean the fact that okay, so he gets a keeper from this. I mean it just kind of is. I mean this game is just over. If it's not over this turn, it's going to be over next turn. Um, it's unfortunate, but I think okay, he played 2. Is that how many you ran? So that means that he doesn't have any in service to my lord, right? Because we've already seen 3 fans. That's 6. 2 prepare for wars. Up was okay. I think that when he flipped Ichiro and Shiotomi encampment on turn 3, it was pretty much over. It was he might have won. That seems like such a waste. We haven't seen this guy's restricted list card. I assume that it's Spyglass, but we haven't seen him use the Spyglass yet. I think that he's in a really awkward space right now. Has he used it? Where is the Spyglass? I just didn't see him play the Spyglass. Alright, fine, it's Spyglass. Can't see any of these attachments on Tetsuko because there's glare. But yeah, you're right. The second attachment does look like a Spyglass. Okay, you guys are completely correct. There is glare. Is that what it is? It's like the sun. I don't know. The sun is not in my eyes, but in something similar to my eyes. It's on the screen. Where else would I smoke? If not in front of my computer. Yeah, you're right. There was. I wonder if Pottorf is going to remember to use his. Um. Okay, so he uses Miyako to move home. He dishonors this keeper. Like that. That's a good play. Either he. You guys hear this annoying dog? This annoying dog barks at us every single day. What's really great is that the annoying dog's family live right next to the trash can chute. So every time we throw out trash, we hear this dog to be constantly barraged with. He does play an EBS here, so he's gonna survive at least this turn. Although he doesn't have air. And he should use his box now. This is there for him. He even has like a really shiny box that he could use. I guess you just attack Void here. Um. Oh, and he has a favorable ground too. Running Abandoning Honor. What is this deck, Pottorf? Seems like such a meme. Yeah, Toshi Rambo. Well, no, most people don't run Toshi Rambo, right? Um, most people running Keeper of Earth. And Bending Honor is like some people run a Bending Honor. I wouldn't say that it's the most popular thing for people to run. Um, it is something that's like people do run. He's just not going to get a ring right. Okay, he finally uses his stronghold. Good. I'm glad that he remembers that it's there. We did it, guys. Um, no, it looks like he's trying some stuff out. He's also has this. He's just not going to win this ring. It doesn't matter what he does. He's just basically giving a ring. Um, if he used it last round, this dude would be at 5. Actually, this person from the Discord picture that Sar just posted, that person is fading their character right. None of this like forfeit on a Tetsuko against yeah, no, I agree with you, Will. And knowing this deck, he's probably running a certain amount of contingency plans. So there's that. I guess he forgot about the Fano commands in the favorable ground. You have to that feels so bad. Consumed by 10 fires. Right? So now he's at what? Now he's at 4? No, he's at 5. Right? Yeah. What would be amazing here is if Abandoning Honor wins him the game. What's happening here? Oh. One fate left the shoju for some reason. So he's telling him that he actually had two fate on the shoju. Yeah, no, he definitely put three on. He can kill a. He can kill a. He can kill someone without an attachment. This dude has been buying a lot of low cost stuff, which makes sense because you do need people to like start the conflicts for you. Um, But I assume this is actually not a bad flip for Pottorf. Actually, it's pretty bad. Oh, that's what he did. He took the fate off from shoju to play for the EBS. Okay, let's take Pottorf. This is actually kind of fine for him. Um, because you're getting a lot of cards, and really the only thing that's going to save you is three backhanded compliments. If he wins with three backhanded compliments, that's going to be such bullshit. Yeah. If he draws three backhanded compliments, he just wins because Scorpion. Um, Why wouldn't that be a thing that happens? Um, if I can add this person as a friend. At least he's first player, so he can attack air. So he's actually not that. Yeah. Pottorf boxed. Pottorf boxed. That's why he's at Forerunner. Pottorf is at Forerunner as well. Yeah. Chris remembered that he had a stronghold. This dude, his last fate, last honor is blue. That's kind of cute. I think that's a neat idea. Do you have the duty? He does have the duty. Completely fair, and um, and does he how many manipulators does he have? None manipulators. Okay. A fair interaction. Oh, he's gonna. Is this his first time being 5-1 dutied? This is a beautiful sight. Yes, I can do that thing. Wonder if Pottorf has a shit-eating grin on him right now. I would. I think I see two calling in favors, neither of which is going to be super useful here. Yeah. Was it really? Was that the first time you got 5-1 dutied? Okay, so Pottorf wins. What bullshit. Oh god. What complete bullshit. Alright, well, cool. Um, I played Scorp in the regular event as well. What were you playing there? Was it? Oh, I remember that game. That game was good. That game was actually really fun and close. I think that was our second round, right? Yeah. Yeah, Christian, I think you're actually probably right. Um, that bid three actually did put him into the danger zone. and sort of opened them up to this fluke win. But this guy clearly doesn't play against Scorpion that often. He played well despite of that. Um, the couple things that sort of indicate that for me is that he put forfeit on this Tetsuko when they could be running Fate Wish to Death. Now, Pottorf isn't. He's running some random bullshit. Also, he bid 3 into that, and also I forget, there was something else that he did that. Oh, he had to read duty. There we go. Yeah, it is just player inexperience. You just need to play against Scorpion a bunch of times before it feels less awful every time you play against Scorpion. Um, oh, they're now streaming to 2 dozen people. Pottorf won. So Sir Largeness, the Scorpion player, won off of a very fair interaction of 3 backhanded compliments and a shochu trigger. Right. I'm being told that we're gonna go onto the hold screen for until the next uh game. I don't really want to talk in front of just an empty screen of this Phoenix. Um, Although that is cool art. Um, but I guess I might take a break until the next round.